Hey guys, how's everyone doing? How's everyone doing today on this Good Friday? Hope everybody's doing good. Okay, so
I can see you're burning to ask me questions.
we got a lot
Go
to
on,
do
Vic.
here. So we haven't seen the last video. We had to find out who the culprit was. It turns out it was the governor's son. He knows for the black arts and all.
So, the pious governor's unassuming son is our evil Harrow's witch.
I was as earnest as he. The rank enthusiasm of youth. It's sickening, really.
Turns out he's the one that's been doing all this. You haven't seen... Oh, okay.
I don't
That's
know if
okay,
the
Art. Do
paralysis
you
and
think?
confusion applies to me.
I'm
But
doing
I
well,
feel
I'm doing well.
strange, and I suspect the ooze.
Only one way to find out. Oh, God. I need a wee bit of help here.
And what am I supposed to do? I'm just walking through the goo.
Well, that was not pleasant. Not pleasant at all.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
There's another one of those things again. What the?
Wards. Think you can
Wards.
fend for yourself?
There's some over here. Could be close.
A ward restrains me.
Where the heck is it?
Much better.
What in the world? These are different.
Reinforcements!
Lovely.
Raging vandal. That's gonna be good.
Almost there.
Okay, so we're gonna continue.
It oozes through the breach. Suppurates like a festering wound.
How delightful.
Let's see what lies on the other side. Where are we now?
Tell me.
Underground, looks like.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it does. Get on, guys. Give me a second. continue. So it looked like we're underground. It looks like the red stuff is coming from here.
The ooze affects the incarnate, too.
Hmm. It looks like we got a lot to worry. Looks like
Who
it's...
goes there?
What in the world? Who is that?
Is that a ghost?
I don't know. But I don't think we're alone.
Wait, where did he go? What the hell? It looked like a real person.
What might you be, then?
What was...
What the hell?
Innocence crushed.
Oh, shite.
Did you just say shite? You?
Someone's talking. And I guess she has her reason to say shite. She has her reason. Here they are again. I want to keep a look around. Okay, that goes around circles, okay. What? What the? Hey, wait a minute. Where did it go?
It's bigger than I thought it'd be.
Whoa.
Is that a house from the Harrows?
We may be below the well.
No wonder they all got sick.
Oh dear. And there's more of this stuff. Alright, let's see what's going on. Okay. Something is definitely not right about this place.
The cries of the innocent have reached the ears of the Lord Almighty.
What? Okay, this does not... Gabriel. Huh. Dear parents, Regent and I are settling and present our home in quiet and quite lovely. You would like it, I think. Those perhaps you would argue against the call of Dra. We attend the house many rich. The summer's sunny last was present beautiful, and I'm certain you would have enjoyed it. Men a pity there are yet in New England. Man, the music. It's starting to be creepy now. In your last letter you mentioned that the farm has seen come trouble. If God tests you, I will feel sure that you will pass its examination. However, you should need it. Reuben will be delighted to make you loan. We may also encounter a visit should you agree to certain ooh, I can't say these big words. Of your behavior and manner of speaking, particularly to Reuben, who deserves neither wheedling nor side remarks.
This house belonged to a certain Antipas and Clemency Gibbs.
What do you need, Aaliyah? Yay, what? Leave the fan alone.
Yes. Something's here.
What's this? And the woman began certain threats, confessed their things to be true, and that she and the other people named in this particular district and had the familiar with the devil. Being asked whether she had made an excuse, since she answered she did not, only she promised to go with him when he called. Which accordingly she has sent her time. Yeesh. Will prepare 10 student candle Winston. This is a list. It's hers and... Oh, okay.
The Gibbs' land was barren. They were struggling for money.
And there's blood on here. Which means something bad happened to this place. What's left of it? First, let's see if we can, like, upgrade our stuff at the fire. That one was a lot down. That's a lot too much. Alright, we did all that. Now we can continue. Alright, we should go this way.
Look up. The ooze, oozed through the very stone.
Gibby, I thank you for your note. God himself no time has hard that you could not honor unless order gain was unbearable. We find ourselves in a severe position and it means the death of our cattle. Must cancel our next order. Please find out. Enclose the balance of our account, which we shall enclose, at least until a better time our come again. God serves us. God saves us from this curse.
And of all of them, just this one house fell down.
Maybe it was personal.
Was the Gibbs' house targeted by the ooze?
Obviously. Look around you.
There's an echo on here.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibbs, have you read my paper?
I read it, aye. And then I washed my hands and prayed for grace. You claim to prove that there is no curse. Well...
A witch would say that, wouldn't she?
Wherever people gather to live, disease takes hold, and I believe... What are you doing?
Your evil lies shall be destroyed. We know who you are, and you shall be judged. Witch!
They were determined to do for her. She built a case for her rationality, and they tore it apart.
It's like no one wants to find out about her. Dang it.
Mrs. Gibbs, I presume.
Huh. But there. Looks like she got what she got. Itching.
God, you're tougher than I can be, like. Die, you bastard!
Leia.
When of corpse is this arc?
You're wasting your time on this one.
No. Oh.
Try another one.
Try this on for size.
Go in the room, baby. So that's where the blood was coming from. Leah, go in the room like I told you. Go.
Another shadow.
What do they want? Red, something is keeping me from manifesting.
In here? Ah, shite.
Wards. I'm going to need a hand here.
I gotta find one. Okay, so the thing is around there. Let's try
Ghost
to-
wards. I
There.
cannot manifest.
I see a ghost ward. What are they doing down here?
Away with you!
The greedy strive with purpose to bring ruin to the households of the righteous. Guilty.
Someone is mad. Very mad.
Destroy those ghost wards if you want me back.
Oh, so there's another one.
Wards, you're on your own. Better.
You're welcome.
Now let's inspect the body.
How am I supposed to expect the body? There's no way to get to the body. Am I going the wrong way or the right way? Oh.
Shall we?
Well, apparently somebody doesn't want us to.
Expect it.
Misses.
You'll get it next time.
Have a blast.
Someone didn't want to stay dead.
Exactly. Someone really didn't want to stay dead. I'm guessing she was the cause. Alright, what do we got? Hexers and his town folks are here, fled from their home. We have room for all in the hexer. There's a mold on the wall near the front door. I shall scrape it off. The mold quickly sunk black and ooze between the boards and the crates. Such as they are, they fail. The governor and his band of weak-hearted souls have brought the curse upon with them. May the Lord deliver us. The black stuff is everywhere. Both six heard the breathing and bleeding from every orifice you care to mention, and some you would not. The devil's spite, and we flood with it. I am mind of 7 years ago we plucked that last hit. I prayed to God to grant me criminal gift, my loyal and most capital 100 of wisdom wants to come on the witch. God will not help us because our governor used magic. His boy, Washington, is this idiot. he put a grand totem on the house. I tore it down. Asha said he saw Hushra throw something into the well, and then the earth shook. What are the Hexens up to?
Clemency Gibbs blamed the epidemic on a witch. Come from New Eden Town with the governor.
That's not what Deborah's research pointed at.
Well, the Gibbs were not at home to rational explanations.
That's unfit for us to cross.
Leia, turn off that light.
The greedy shall fall, unless certitudes be smoked and the final judgment comes.
Good job, Leia.
See anything?
Either the water table is full of ooze, or there's another source.
Let's search upstream.
Okay, who is talking? Anytime somebody talks, these things come out. What the heck is that? That's gotta be something important.
Over there.
Elusive little buggers.
Are they,
To make you angry.
again with this?
The island kiss for you.
The heck is this?
I suddenly feel invigorated. Feels weird. Well, pleasant.
Told you.
Is that a tree?
Don't step in that. I mean it.
Let's find a way around then.
Red, I can't manifest anymore.
And you will not be judged.
Close the door, Leia.
And you will be forgiven.
Those echoes we're hearing, or the shadows speaking.
They always appear near the ooze.
So do the whispers.
But which came first? Off we go then.
Keep finding these voodoo dolls. continue.
The whispers say the same things over and over.
What kind of entity would be so obsessed?
I don't know. I'm drawing a blank.
To deliver you from the way of evil, your captives are unleashed upon you.
When they say it like that, that means something's out. It has something to do with the...
Watch out! Spectre possession. Think you could take on a ghost? Make a run for it! That Spectre's looking for a body.
Yet in your powerless and in your pride, you thought yourself fit to lay the blame. Guilty.
A
This
river?
looks perfectly drinkable.
Famous last words.
Why hasn't the poison spread to the groundwater?
Perhaps it shifts and shapes, like the void. Well, at the very least, it shifts. Looks like the ooze comes from a distinct source. Off we go then.
The actual... witch stuff. Or the very
Remember
least.
the wicked will I felt earlier? The same spell is upon this.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
Apparently I can't do nothing about it right now. Let's go down. Got nothing left here. Okay. Witch stones. That come in handy. Couldn't this be...
This whole country is rotten to the core.
And you're just now reaching this conclusion?
If I wanted your opinion, I'd give it to you.
Perhaps if you gave me the space to have one, then we'd both be better off. Someone came through here, someone real, not just a shadow.
This is how they kill their fear. This is how
Whoever it was, looks like the ooze got him. What do you think, Antea?
You wanted the space to have your own opinion. I'm giving it to you.
Wow. She's mad. Could this be the
This
nightmare
must
that's
be
talking to us?
Antipas Gibbs. Hell of a fall to live through.
Now join in any time, Antea.
What do you think I'm doing?
I don't know.
This is God's land. How could we let a witch come to our community? Instructing our children, no less.
'Tis no surprise. New Eden brims over with backsliders. The governor, chief amongst them.
Aye, many had to sicken and die for him to act. But the deed is not yet done.
We must fight the Lord's good fight and cast the devil out for good. Many want to try the witch, aye, and many want to see her dead.
Try the witch, they say.
This isn't over yet.
I could barely walk in this goo.
Pizza!
They never learn, do they?
Never piss her off, I'm telling you right now.
Say that to your face.
Those things came from the ooze. They're like those oriental shapeshifters we fought in Bremen.
Obake liquefy. This is something else. The ooze reacted to our presence. The Gibbs were so angry. Pure entitled bigotry.
Maybe they were affected by the ooze. I mean, we've been snapping at each other since we got here. Something's toying with us.
I think they made the ooze. I don't think the ooze made them.
Yeah, there's a lot of things humans can actually do that we never thought we could. If they really made the ooze because of their bittering and anger out of nowhere, then that's the work of the devil. If the devil could work mysterious ways, so can God.
We should search this place more thoroughly.
This is it. This is the source. Where do we get to it?
I don't even know.
You have turned your back from love, looked away when most needed. Guilty.
A safe harbor, should we need a moment's peace. Something tells me this is the condemned well. Do you think you could get that bucket down?
Whatever you have sown, you shall reap. Alone, forlorn, misunderstood, so you shall remain.
A ghost left a fragment of their past here. A vivid memory from the dead is somewhere near.
Let's reveal.
The devil still breathes through her mouth. We are cursed, and you are stolen.
clemency. Antipas, please. The woman has been jailed. As per custom, she will face trial and justice will be brought to this community.
A black and white stone.
Coming from a magic user himself. But can you or your demonologist discernment really be trusted?
How dare you insinuate such blasphemy? I'm a man of faith.
Do what God commands of you. Governor, we ask for safety. If we do not get it, there will be consequences.
They were threatened by them.
The governor used Urim and Thummim, and that made his flock suspicious.
Divination stones. He must have thrown them down the well when he sealed it. But why now?
Hiding the evidence perhaps of his role in the witch trial. They connected him to the demonology he used to reinforce his authority.
That echo proves that things were getting out of hand. For his son's safety and his own, Haskell must have feared the suspicious mob.
Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I had to take care of my kid. Is that it?
All deserted you, none supported you.
What is that? It's a feather.
Oh, this can't be good.
Oi! More of the ooze is coming. It's him. All three of them.
Bring forward the accused.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Confess! Let them speak!
If we speak, so you listen?
Impudence! Provocation! Read the charges!
Let Urim agree. You have blood on your hands and weakness in your heart. Guilty!
Swore to vanquish evil. You conspired with witches.
Sworn to banish all ghosts. Instead, you embrace one.
The charges.
How do they know all this?
Oath-breaking deception. The verdict. Guilty. The sentence. Pain hereafter.
I only seek the truth.
Truth is a poison, most believe they won't. That poison will end you.
Look to me.
I'm the one who has to fight it.
It's working. Keep at it.
Come on, man, get yourself together. I ought to face myself.
All right.
I never wanted this. I hate the very thing I've become. Bloody shadow. I'll take care of this thing. Blasted pest! Your strikes do nothing.
You got a better plan? I'm trying to get you healed up.
This is going to vex me.
And they still don't get it.
And Taya died to help New Eden. And still we fight this curse.
What more do you want from us? I'll take care of this thing. This just won't do.
Let me end this. messing about, am I?
I need to be the one to face it.
Come on, get yourself together.
Let me.
Aye.
Justice for all.
We have passed judgment. The guilty are known. Now justice is ours.
Yeah, right. If justice was yours, why are you falling? So who does this feather belong to? That governor guy?
Enough. Can we please get out of here?
So we figured out it was those three who did that. And the son as well. This quill is the proof that...
That was awful. This trial. It was as if Deborah wanted us to face what she had faced. But all I feel is beaten.
I feel powerless. We were always one move behind. Justice miscarried here.
Of course. That's it. I know what that was. Such spectre of injustice has a name. The mythical infamy. I've only read about them. They're so rare, most think them a myth.
Haskell's cowardice is to blame. To save his own arse, he condemned a woman he knew to be innocent.
And so a terrible ghost was born, and sickness piled on sickness. Haskell has so much to answer for.
Indeed. That's why we have to go back. Let's see if he has a lot to say. And his son was helping out. If it wasn't for his son, we wouldn't find out what's been going on.
I feel a draft.
From the invisible.
Let's go over here. Need to look look around for everything. Okay. I figured there was something here, so that's why I had to look around. You never know, you might find something that could be useful. And something came useful indeed.
Piss off! Move it!
Oh, that's why she said move it.
Devil take you!
And look what's been holding me.
Raging Vandal. It's gonna be good.
Alright, now we can continue. Let's go back and confront the governor. Alright, let's go.
I know.
Alright, let's go.
That down there, it was... I was tense. I was impatient.
Me too. That infamy really got to us.
Years of anger coursed through me. Yet now I can't even remember why.
Me neither. This is what an infamy does. It's over now. We're here.
I said something to hurt you. I'm sorry.
I forgive you. And I hope that you forgive me too.
How refreshing it is to the soul to be at once one thing above all else.
Oh, they finished it already?
The wicked are at odds with themselves.
Oh, good. His latest sermon. We haven't missed it.
Oh, let's interrupt it. Why don't we? He has a lot to answer.
The Lord's promise of salvation from hell pleases them. The Lord's salvation from misery and sin here on earth does not.
This doesn't look like salvation from misery and sin.
The wicked pray for deliverance from the fires of hell, while piling the kindling high. They proclaim their love for their Lord, yet, in his name, they serve themselves. Their self-regard crumbles in the light of their hateful iniquities.
So true.
Mr. McCraith, my friend, I'm so glad you agree. Now, the wicked man never questions...
I have your answers.
What? Yes, good. Perhaps we should discuss this privately, if you'll give me just a moment.
It's quite the story. You might not wish to hear it. Neither may the good people here.
Please, this is not the time.
We want to hear the story. Let the Banishers speak.
Tell them, Red. Tell them good.
Aye. There's a story that starts with a question. A question for you, Governor. And maybe for all the good people of New Eden.
Yeah, I'd rather...
If I give you a witch, will you do what you did to Deborah Comenius?
Comenius, say you? The school teacher walked with the devil and paid the appropriate price.
Oh,
That's
she
the
did.
beginning of the history and also its end.
Is it, though? Now, I've learned much about Deborah Comenius and what happened to her, and it tells a very different tale.
And what story, pray you, does it tell?
It tells the story of a man, a latter-day King Solomon. When plague struck his subjects, they turned to him for guidance and protection, for they were God-fearing folk, and he was a godly king. The king turned his flock to God, but it was not enough. The plague spread on. The king, worried about his position, needed a sacrificial lamb.
You lose the run of your tongue, Mr. McCraith, and of the head to which it's fixed. There was no lamb. There was a trial, fair and lawful.
The picture of yourself that you hold in your mind is that of a great occultist.
To repel the devil, the wise and fearless man must learn the Black Spy's tricks.
Yeah, well,
Have you ever wondered what lies beyond the veil, past the hem, beyond the invisible? Have you ever heard of the Arrowloo?
What gibberish is this?
Really?
No? Your good friend Etienne Roulet did not. It seems they knew worthy of his secrets. Never mind. Do you then consider yourself a true demonologist?
In order that a war be just, 3 things are necessary. Firstly, the authority of the sovereign. Secondly, a just cause. Thirdly, a rightful intention.
Aye, the Summa Theologiae of St. Thomas Aquinas, a classic quote from which you have conveniently omitted an important detail. To wit, A just cause is required, namely that those who are attacked should be attacked because they deserve it on account of some fault.
Indeed. We're getting to this truth now.
The trial was not fair. You had no proof, and you knew it.
Credible witnesses gave believable testimony, sir.
Oh, really?
Witnesses like Gibbs, who pressured you into a guilty verdict to avoid being suspected of witchcraft yourself.
There was pressure, I'll not deny it. But I did what I did to protect the colony. It was a difficult time.
You're a pompous coward, fearful of anyone different, as human as that is.
There must be a man to judge, or there is no order. A man to make the judgment, and a man to enforce it. Of all people, you know this.
I live and let live. I choose only for the dead.
I choose for the living. These people are sinners, sir, and must be led back to the light. This is my mandate, my duty.
What do you really want, Governor?
I wish only to serve. I am the trusted servant of the good people of New Eden. Without me, they're lost.
Without them, you would be lost.
Exactly.
Yes. Maybe I do need them. Very human of me. But these people undoubtedly need me, Mr. McCraith. And there is no one else.
Admit it. You toy with magic you don't understand.
You, sir, are jealous.
Jealous?
I, sir, am tired. I've done my job, fulfilled my contract, I've found the source of the curse. The poison below the well is no more. No thanks to you.
Aha! Poison it was, then. The weapon of the wicked, to weaken the people's will. What was it? Belladonna, hemlock, foxglove?
Betrayal. Truth unspoken. Secrets and lies. Wrongs, basically. Your wrongs. The wrongs you visited upon Deborah Comenius. The wrongs that led to her death.
She died at the hand of the body politic. She died at all our hands. Most of all, she died at her own.
She died because she would not submit.
'Twas not my plan to kill her, stupid, stubborn woman. Why did she not confess? I would have granted clemency. I would have shown her mercy.
No, you wouldn't. If she did confess, she would have died anyway. You were not going to show her any mercy at all. Back in the days when someone's being accused of witchcraft, they'd be sentenced to death. They get no second chance. They'd be tormented. They will not have a life anymore. And what he doing is not something. So why the hell should I spare this guy? He took an innocent life that has no proof of witchcraft. He's been pressured by those two people, the wife and the man, and he's doing something not fairly. These people do not need him. He's at fault.
You had the power to stop the madness, but instead you chose to let it run all the way to its barbaric conclusion. You brought the curse down on New Eden. Then you called we Banishers in to fix your mistake. You boast of your knowledge of demons and spirits, but in truth, you master nothing. You're a peacock. All show and no meat. I'm not here today to bring justice. But this man, your governor, brought death to your doors. He deserves blaming. Shame on me if I don't do it. Hell's bells!
Friends, have I ever not served the interests of our community? Have I not protected you? Have I not loved you?
And if you did, you wouldn't have done what you done to that poor Deborah girl. See, they're not gonna protest him. They're not gonna defend him. They're not gonna protect him. They knew what he did.
Oh, Mara. Oh, to the living.
Death to the dead.
Deborah.
This is unfair.
Is the evil gone for good?
It should be.
Far from it.
Then who will protect us?
I will. While Mr. McCraith fights the curse of New Eden, I will protect the people of the Harrows. Or at least, try. Now let's all return to our homes and pray for forgiveness. And, the strength to bear the consequences of our actions. Your fee. One of the many debts my father left me.
You'd best put your own debts first, young Master Haskell.
Mm-hmm.
Don't I know it?
Kind of weird. Yeah, you should not act. You got to have proof that this is actually happening. If you don't have it, then you should not be able to do it on your own.
I hate this place. Rest up, then please, let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's rest.
You're angry. Can tell.
Of course you can. Aren't you angry?
I'm more disgusted. This region is doomed. I know it in my bones.
There's
I'll be
no
right back,
shortage
guys.
of
In a
suffering
second.
around here.
Haskell saw to that when he ordered Deborah's execution.
Alright, sorry about that. I'm back.
I know that we're together, and it makes us strong, but I'm still wary.
Don't lose yourself. You've done far more than I could ever have asked.
I'll do what it takes, and gladly. You need not ask it.
The closer we get to my body, to the truth about what happened here, the stronger I feel. My senses rise. It's as if I can taste the silence, Smell the scent of wood smoke. Feel the warmth of your body. Feel Deborah's wrath. I feel it as if it were a part of me. I understand her anger. I feel her rage and can't help but relate to it. But that anger of mine, that fear, I thought when I left home, I'd left them behind.
Nothing is easy to left behind.
You thought by becoming a Banisher, you'd overcome your anger and fear.
I thought at least I'd gain control. I'm a big bad Banisher. I fear no ghost. I understand now that this control was but a mere illusion. So much so that the sister I thought was gone for good seems to be winding her way back to me.
Your sister, Ayomide, wasn't it?
No. As a child, before I left Cuba, I had a friend. I chose to call her my sister. That night, the night I died, I dreamed of her. I dreamed of Calendre.
Did you go looking for her? Was she near him? It's not beyond the realm of possibility.
It's so far beyond the realm of possibility you wouldn't believe it. No, she wasn't there. But I heard her voice. I'd swear on it. How could that be?
Dreams can be vivid. Can be difficult to separate them from reality.
I was awake, Red.
What did you hear her say?
I don't know. I don't remember. I think she said we were family. Never to be divided.
She's after my job. She can't have it. I'm your family now. Nothing's tearing us apart.
No, not even death. Thank you for being the kindest soul I've ever met.
Thank you for being the bravest.
Ooh, what is this? Ah, sweet. That's something.
For years, Kate Newsmith believed she did not measure up to her sister.
Oh.
Now she knows that in her kindness, she is at least her sister's equal. Thick skin has paid for her sins. But what of her sister? What will Kate do now? Her people look to her for their future, their protection, their survival.
I just hope she doesn't turn out like her sister. Alright, let's get out of here. What the hell?
Ceridian?
What do you mean, Ceridian?
Put that shirt back. You're wearing it Monday.
What's wrong?
What the? She
I
talking to
don't
a
think
crow?
she can hear us. We need to go back to the swamps.
You understand that? But it's a bird.
It's Ceridian, by way of the invisible, speaking through the crow.
But it doesn't work both ways. Imagine having a conversation with someone far away.
Oh, we gotta travel. What? Oh, I see Robin. Did you put your shirt back?
Can you feel it? I have goosebumps.
The If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
This thing was locked. Hold on.
Thanks for the gardening tip.
Wow. Now I can get rid of these thorns. Okay.
We can get to that ivy from the other side. The wards have weakened.
Ceridian's power wanes.
Nobody's home. I can feel it.
Where is she?
Oh, there! Where could they be?
Ceridian? Where are you, Ceridian? Where is she? Hmm? Ceridian? I don't see her. Where could she be? Ceridian? She's not here. Ceridian?
Crows. They flock to that great tree up there. If I bruise the bud so the specters inside show themselves, you could shoot them. Once freed, the ivy should quickly wither.
Jeez. Dang it.
No roots. Just how I like it.
I wonder what's here. Dang it. There. Whee! You can see my girl in the background. She's just having a little fun. Alright, let's find out where these crows are going. Or not. Okay, so they were going to the great tree. Got to be up there. Seeker. Oh boy.
The Banishers are here.
Already? How unfortunate.
You called us.
Did I? I thought I had more time. In the end, it runs out for all of us.
She okay?
As I depart this old carcass, I leave no burning heart behind.
What the hell?
Go or stay. To prevail, you must first set your heart at peace. When at last you face the nightmare, you must both be clear on what you want. You must.
What do you mean?
It is not for me to give you answers, only to prepare you for what awaits. Then we can all go to sleep. Seeker doesn't hate you, Rory. She's just not used to being trusted. Protect her. For me.
Oh. Don't tell me this guy's been climbing the wall.
You're too late, old mosshead, as ever.
What's... That's a watch. A pocket watch. Ooh.
Time for peace. I forgive you, old man.
Oh, it traps him. Nice. Yikes.
Soldiers, bring me her head!
Get that bloody moss head for now!
I think you should worry about you.
Handle this.
Can't even handle me, yikes. Yep.
Take arms, soldiers in charge. You shall listen to your elders, child. Handle this. The enemy resists. Flank him. The witch is mine.
You will not have her.
Moss head.
Time is on my side.
At least she's at peace.
Old Mosshead is no more. He'll never drink from your skull now, will he? Another ancient promise broken. But what about me? How do I live now? You were all I ever had, and all I'll ever have.
Aww.
Can I set the world on fire now? I just want to see it burn. A pity. Farewell, then.
Oh, she's blowing flowers.
She took me in when no one else wanted me. She taught me to stand up straight.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Leave her be. For now.
Let her grieve on her own. Nothing you can do about it.
I am tired of all this death.
Want to talk about it?
I will do.
We're all tired of death, but we gotta deal with it. We ain't God, we ain't devil. The only thing we can do about dealing with that is just move on and don't think about it. Don't think about it at all. Because if you keep continuing to think about it, it's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt some more. Then probably you're gonna end up in the death. Keep thinking about it. And that's why when some of my relatives passed away, I didn't even think about it much. I just move on. I mean, what can I do? There's no such thing as stopping death.
The heart's yours. The roots are mine. Teamwork. What will become of Seeker now?
She'll try to make sense of her pain. Or perhaps she'll sit with it a while.
If she has regrets, she must tame them.
Grief knows no rule book.
When I returned from the war, I walked the wet streets of London for a long time. All I could feel was my heart digging a hole deep inside my chest. After what I had seen, what I had done, I just wanted the pain to stop. I wanted oblivion.
You were at your lowest.
Well, I could hear music
we all
popping
lived
up.
through our own rock bottoms. You pulled yourself through.
I drowned myself in ale. You're the one who pulled me out.
Poetic, if melancholic. What's going on, Red?
I'm losing my grip. Sliding away, slipping through my own fingers. I've come so far. I don't want to go back. Red Rory McWraith, blood-soaked and vicious. Belongs in the past. I fear his return. For you to live. I swore to reap the essence of the living. If I succeed, I must live with my sins. If I fail, I must shoulder my guilt. And I don't know that I can carry the weight. Are we sure about what we're doing? Are you sure this is what you want?
We made an agreement. Are you having second thoughts?
I don't know. Maybe.
Ceridian's death has changed things for you.
Yeah. She had power, purpose. She had love, and she still chose to leave. Maybe she's right.
Should we reconsider? It may not be too late to change our minds. But you must promise me, Red, whatever we decide, we stick to it. We cannot change our minds again.
I swear it, Mother.
True.
This is it.
I still want to do this. I still want to see what happens if we decide to bring her back.
I want this only real. I want to be with you in the flesh.
Our minds are set. We're going back.
Thank you.
Thank me when you're back.
Oh, here we go.
Is it worse to lose your faith in your fathers than it is to lose faith in yourself?
Well, we're going back to this guy.
Those in the Harrows who lived would be wise to look inwards, to reflect, and then to pay penance. But none carry a greater burden than young Lamentation Haskell. How will he guide the faltering faithful when he has so little faith in himself?
Final promise. Gotta show for that. New hunting case has manifested in New Eden. Once you leave the shelter, use the map. Ouch. I think we're getting close. I'm not sure if I'm getting close to the end of the game, but I'm gonna see. I had to travel. I have to fast travel to another camp.
feel something close.
I still can't get to it. What is it, baby? Dang, there's more of this. Hey Omar, how's it going? Oh, really?
That rock. A letter from the dead, perhaps.
What the? Oh, ho there! Would you happen to know why the bridge is up? Sir? Oh!
Seriously?
Could people not stop murdering each other for one bloody minute?
Apparently.
And put us out of work?
I'd almost welcome the change at this point.
Come on. The body would have floated downstream.
Oh, there's one. Shoot. Okay, I know where they're at.
Flawless teamwork. Must have belonged to the victim.
I guess we gotta go to the other side and find out, won't we?
By the current, the body likely came ashore somewhere around here.
I hear that thing again. It's probably down there. And can we not fight with these things?
Watch out! Spectre possession.
Just trying to freaking.
Don't let it crush you.
Did we miss a few?
Alright, let's see. I knew it. It's right there. It was underneath my feet, that's why. Alright. Here. That's the place we're
Letters for
supposed to...
Fort Jericho.
That is your new job. Now you're a postman.
Nah, not for me. Too dangerous.
How do I get over there? Oh, never mind. There's blood.
What is this?
The blood trail. Maybe the guy survived?
Sense the ripple of a past conversation. We may have found our victim. A very broken strongbox. Empty of its train band payroll.
Our messenger was also carrying money. And it's gone.
Who's there? Help me! Help me, please! I know you! You're the Scudder boy! Help me up! Help me up there! Come, boy. There's blood, but I'm not so badly hurt. What are you doing? Put that blade away, boy. No! No! No!
So, a Scuttle Boy murdered this guy and took the money.
The rock didn't kill him, nor the water. The Scudder Boy finished the job.
And robbed him blind.
A dead messenger, a missing payroll, and a single name.
Young Scudder didn't seem the type. Then again, they rarely do.
He left me hanging from a tree. He's definitely the type.
Huh. Looks like we gotta find the Scuttle Boy. Learn the Spirit Unbound ritual. What is it, baby? Daddy's not here. Let me look at the map for this. Okay.
Look to me.
Go there.
This must be Fear God's lair.
Hopefully his writing is still around. I feel the dark curse or spell we found already.
We should find that ritual Seeker told us about. I've kept her notes about the hut location.
There's other stuff around here. Aaliyah, stay in here, I can watch you, okay? Watch, Aaliyah. I command you unclean spirits, whoever you are, but you're alone with the minis to leave now. You're not released, but safe. But you are not feeble, but sent back. You are not strong, but weak. You are gone. Now I commend you.
Ritual of unbinding. This must be it.
Yes. All you have to do now is repeat Fear God's prayer to get rid of a curse placed upon an item.
Okay. Here we go.
Strong you were, weak you now go.
What's in there? Oh, now what?
Move it. I have another in sight.
Gotta get to this one. Get lost, won't you? There's more of them.
More of these? Oh.
To end as one of the spectres you fought against your own life.
A fate met by many a holy man unable to let go.
Okay, so once I did that, there's more?
Possession incoming.
Why do I get the feeling that we've stuck ducks? I'm under threat. Die, you bastard! You're done.
Ah, we're back at this place.
This would be a better book if it had pictures in.
Ouch.
Better still if I knew how to read.
Who might you be?
Credence Scudder, sir. At your service, sir.
The boy is shrouded in spectral stains. There's a ghost at work here.
Scudder? Are you brother to beloved Scudder?
Oh, no, nothing like that. He's my cousin.
There are 2 Scudder boys.
And who are you? Your lordship?
I'm the Banisher, Red McCraith. And while I welcome your civility, you may call me Red.
The Banisher that saved us from the beast! You, your lordship, are a
He has
hero.
a cut on his face.
How are things going around here, Credence?
Well, you're asking me? That's so great. I don't know anything, but...
How fares the camp by your measure?
Kate says we're to bury the dead and prepare to leave. I miss Thick Skin, sir. I do.
Kate leads the camp now. How do you think she's doing?
Well, she tries her best, but it's not the same. She can't protect us like Thick Skin did. We all know it.
What did you think of Thick Skin Newsmith?
Oh, she was very brave, sir. The bravest. She saved us all. Twice. I'm sure you did everything you could to save her. No one blames you. Probably.
Is your cousin around?
I've not seen him in a while. Maybe he's gone to the woods, the safe part. He does that.
What did he do in the woods?
Checking his traps, I suppose. Not that there's much game. I wish he wouldn't leave me.
Mr. Scudder, I suspect a haunting.
A haunting? Like a ghost? As in, right here?
Yeah.
That's terrible. But who could have... You don't think beloved is... Can't be. It just can't be. It's not beloved, is it? Did my cousin die?
Your cousin is fine, I think. For now.
Oh, good.
I'll need to search your house.
Yes, of course. If you think it important.
Excuse me.
I'll go take a look at your house now.
If there's anything I can do to help, I'm here.
He's so naive, he didn't imagine he could be haunted.
Alright, let's go. I have to kill him, and I swore I would never do. But the anger took me, and before I knew it, the deed was done. So it's a father.
Beloved's father was a killer on the run, on his way to New Eden.
A bad man, but a good father? Seems unlikely.
So if I've ended him as isn't an honest and great health, Sharon's now dreams the truth. My father's a bad man, but saw the good in him. So the good of perhaps he saw my mother, the rest, as they say, which I shall rest above a great and wealthy man, my cousin by my side, and yet inside I feel the seed of my father's blood. It's some born of my own. I do not get rid of my father's taint. I stop fearing it.
Beloved fears himself doomed to repeat his father's mistakes.
He probably will. The apple falls close to the tree. There's nothing more to find here.
You, Brian Scott's busybody! Who died and made you constable?
Easy now, Scudder. Your cousin gave me permission to come in.
credence means everything he says, and thinks everyone else does too. What do you want?
He's angry.
I'm investigating a haunting. Your haunting, as a matter of fact. I don't yet know whose ghost it is, but it'll have good reason to linger.
There's no beast here. Get out of my house.
I didn't say it was a beast. Ah.
No need to be so defensive. What are you hiding, Mr. Scudder?
No, you're trying to bewilder me. Out with you, out of my house.
A man is dead, Scudder. His life ended, his body pillaged and buried in a shallow grave.
That's nothing to do with... No! Leave me be! You can't do this to us!
I'm not doing
From your
it.
demeanor, I'm guessing it was your first time. Killing a man, I mean.
No! I dare not! I can't! No!
He's showing everything.
Please! Go! Enough! What foul retribution is this?
Son.
Oh no! They hanged the old man! They hanged old Jed!
What?
The light is doomed! I too shall swing!
And who's this?
You must be the boy's father.
My son is innocent.
I'm Antea Duarte, and this is Red McWraith. We are Banishers.
Look, to Credence.
In your letter, you said you were coming to New Eden. You made it, sort of. What happened?
I had passage booked to Boston. A captain who asked no questions. And a ship's cook who needed the reward money. The catch post took me at the dock. 10 days later, they took me up to Gallows Acre. And there I was hanged.
What?
For murder?
For murder, yeah. And all the rest.
Why? Why'd you do it?
You ever been to London, Scotsman?
Aye, I have.
Then you've seen how the people live. The toffs, I mean. Them as has money. How do you think they come by it? With their wars, and their taxes, and their sheriffs, and their bailiffs, that's how. They kill for gain. Why should I be different?
What of Credence? Why should we look to him?
He was a hellion as a baby, and no mistake. Especially after his mum and dad died, and we took him in. I thought him an odd child. But he were happy with my Mary, and sweet too. She loved him. He's a bad un, and probably always was. He hides it better than any rogue, just as he hides the sharpness of his wit.
Why send him to New Eden, then?
Mary thought to take the boys as far from Bristol as she could go. In the colonies, so went her thinking, she could raise 2 good and honest men. But without her guiding hand, 'tis clear that Credence bent beloved, crooked.
Can you be sure Beloved is innocent? He doesn't seem to believe it himself.
He has my blood. But he has his mother's too. And she were good. He has her heart. I know my son. He's no killer.
What do you want, Ghost? Why have you come?
Beloved is my boy.
Yes, we get that. Good of you to visit. Why have you come?
We lived in Bristol. Barely. Shared a leaky room with other lodgers. All were ill all the time. My wife deserved better. We all did. I gathered every shilling I could and sent the boy, his mother and his cousin to the colonies. Beloved's my son, and now he's grown. I'll make sure he straightens up.
What happened to his mother?
Mary were with child when she set sail for New Eden. She refused to raise another baby in bloody Bristol. Neither of them survived that first winter. Beloved and Credence were left alone. I sent my family away to give them better lives. I failed. But not all is lost. I can yet save my son from the corruption of his wily cousin Credence. It takes a bad un to catch a bad un, and that's how I know Credence is vicious. He has a hiding place in the woods. There you'll find the proof.
Where exactly? How shall we know this hiding place?
There's a small wood cabin, but well hid. West of here, on the heights.
A wooden cabin hidey hole. West, got it.
We'll investigate Credence's hideout then. Make our own minds up.
I speak the truth. You'll see it.
Alright, then let's
Beloved
go.
just learned of his father's death. Maybe we should go to him before searching Credence's hide.
Someone's lying.
Maybe everyone's lying.
So, we'll find out who.
He's dead. He's really dead. They hanged him, didn't they?
Aye, they did. Condolences.
Keep him. Jed was a bad father and a bad man. The world's a better place without him. Am I haunted by his ghost?
Aye. He's here to protect you, as a father ought.
Acting the father, now he's 6 feet under. I'd laugh if he hadn't tormented us so while alive.
How did you and Credence end up together?
He's lived with us since his mother died. Came over on the boat. A new start for everyone. You know? Then my own mum died. And it was just us. It's been just us for years now. Credence had it rough as a kid. But he's no trouble. Credence is better than you think. Better than anyone thinks.
Tell me about him. Tell me about your father.
What's to tell? Jed was a scoundrel his whole livelong life. He was a scoundrel, and he sent us away. Me, my pregnant mum, and Credence too. Jed was meant to follow. But he never did. To hell with him.
How do you feel? Your father's death and all.
I'm feeling good. No thanks for asking. He's dead, and soon, if you do your job, he'll be gone.
Jed suggested we have a word with Credence. Any idea where he might be?
You shouldn't listen to my old man. He was not with us, never was. Leave Credence be. My cousin didn't. He's not... Look, if there's bad blood, 'tis mine. I'm evil to the marrow.
A man who stands up for his kin can't be all bad.
What does it matter if badness is in his blood? Do what you must. I'll not run. I'll face my fate.
Yeah, except we
Whatever
gotta
it may
make
be.
sure that's all.
Did you kill the messenger?
In my dreams I see him drowning. His death weighs heavy upon me. I wish to think of him no more. Forget it! Forget the whole thing. I will, if I can.
I'm still gonna investigate that hideaway to see what it is. Monkey?
Strange that beloved talked of the drowning, but not the stabbing.
Either way, he fears he's a killer like his father.
That ship has sailed. The son has become the father.
Well then, we'll find Credence's forest hiding hole and learn what's what.
Pressed the wrong one, but okay.
Haunted house.
Shall we?
We're closed.
Red McWraith, ma'am, at your service.
Ah, he who killed the beast. Well done.
Thank you. What's your name?
You may call me Jane.
Is this your store?
Yes, it is. Now that Squire Paris has walked on.
Ah. I take it he hasn't just gone for a stroll. Can I ask what happened?
He died. I was out hunting, and when I came back, his spirit had gone. It was wrong to leave him to die alone.
His ghost now haunts you. But you know that, right?
Leave his spirit alone, Banisher.
It's no small thing to be haunted.
It's no small thing to be dead. The Squire has always protected me. That's more than I can say for most people. Now I'll do the same for him.
Dear Jane, too kind.
Paris, I presume.
You presume correct. Squire Sincere Paris, or what's left of him.
I'm a banisher, you know. I could help you, both of you. That's what I do.
I don't know. This is new to me. Jane stands by me, though I'm dead. Oh, remarkable woman.
You've only ever stood by me. Now, Banisher, we have work to do, as I'm sure do you, elsewhere.
You there? A word, if I may. We must talk.
I think he means you.
Wonderful. Go on, then.
One goes to another. Your rigging says you are, or were, a banisher, correct?
Correct. I'm Antea Duarte, and this is Red McWraith. What can we do for you?
As I'm sure you're aware, someone, somewhere, has made a mistake. Several mistakes, in fact.
Oh, aye?
Yes. I'm not supposed to be dead, and even if I were, I shouldn't be here talking to you. I seem to be haunting Jane. I'd like to employ you to do whatever it is you do and send me on my way.
How did you die?
My heart gave up on me. I felt a terrible pain in my chest. My head spun, the world tilted. That it all slowly faded away to nothing. My heart gave up, and who could blame it? Poor me. I died alone. But I died with dignity. At least there's that.
Had someone been there, they likely couldn't have helped.
True. Still, some company would have been nice.
Do you have any unfinished business that could be keeping you here?
Business was my trade. Trade was my business. But I'm not here because of unsold stock. I must be here for Jane. She was my bodyguard. The contract was informal, but we obeyed it to the letter. For my part, for years I helped to track a group of mercenaries known as the Hummingbirds. words.
Go on.
I'd rather not. Jane's proudly Pinnacle, and the story is her own. She'd tell it to you before she tells your man. She doesn't much trust white men.
I'm shocked. Keep talking.
Before we left New Eden Town, Jane had a secret. She was working on a map. I suspect she was up to something dangerous.
Unfinished business. I'd like to see that map.
If you look behind me, you'll find her quarters. Be discreet. I've betrayed her trust enough.
Ouch. But first, let me deal with this.
Fine day for a walk, sir.
There's a cabin up on that bluff there.
Credence's hide, perhaps.
Stop that spectre before it possesses the corpse.
Get back up!
Get the hell out of there! Watch out! Spectre possession. Incoming!
Stay close to me, Aaliyah. Hmm? You want pizza? I'm not sure we have any.
Can I get to this one?
Come on, Red.
Oh, yeah. Hmm. Alright, let's check this guy's cabin out. It's kind of small. Official letter. As nearest of us, you will be born to the death by hanging. Jibisha, who I believe your father for the crimes of murder, past a trial, has had unlimited role in terms of her expense to the grave. It's a deed its own. The hand was fast and the body was buried. The prince without word of his kin. Some they got me. They got on my pop, and as for him, they must not get to you. Walk straight into it. You'll have no reason to hate. Learn. You must listen to your cousin, as I should have listened to his father. The line is straight. Follow it.
Credence knew that Jed was hanged. He kept the news from Beloved.
Perhaps he was protecting Beloved from the pain. Nice view.
It covers all the main approaches. I'd started to think Jed Scudder had made it up. Quite the library for a man who can't read. A plantation in the West Indies. Planned down to the purchase price. Wasn't the train band to be paid in silver?
We've learned enough.
Jed was right. Credence is cleverer than he pretends. He reads and writes and plans ambitious plans.
A plantation needs a lot of coin. The silver connects him to the payroll robbery.
And to the murder. The manipulative little shite. We need to talk to the Scudder boys.
Alright, let's go talk to them. If they're both present, I mean.
They're arguing. See if you can eavesdrop.
We must confess. Beg for mercy.
I will not hang.
I can't carry the burden.
You can. And you will.
Oh, so he did kill the guy. And he's making him... He's making him carry the burden way longer. There you are, baby.
Soon we'll put it behind us. New Eden. Everything. I cannot put it behind me. I bashed a man's brains in. I must face it. No. I'll say you stabbed Askell's man and killed you in self-defense. As the Father, so the Son, they'll say, as they hang your corpse. No! What the... Jed! No one move!
Including you, Jed.
Thank God you're here, Mr. McRae.
Nobody bloody talk either. Until we sort this out.
What are you waiting for? Are you not going to take care of that ghost?
Will you stop?
Credence, you knew the postman was stabbed. How did you know it?
Huh? What are you talking about?
He knows it.
I knew it. I never mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
Surely you did. You must have.
Credence, the Scudder boy.
The Scudder boy plays the fool. Plays us all for fools.
Sir, you have it wrong. I swear it.
Yeah, right.
Beloved feared he was like his father. You used that to manipulate him into joining the robbery. If caught, he would take the blame, but he failed. Beloved was not given to violence, so when he fled the scene, you followed the man and finished him off. You let Beloved believe himself guilty, but the plan was yours, from start to finish. The dead man's blood is on your hands.
But I never... Well, wouldn't you? You're no angel. You're no sheriff, neither. So what are you gonna do about it?
I mean, he got
Credence.
this.
How? Oh, don't act the startled fawn, beloved. You're up to your neck in this, too.
Jedediah, you wish to prevent your son from meeting his father's fate, but by haunting him, in time, your love will kill him.
I am here for Credence. My boy is good.
He's a liar and a thief, but he's no killer. He has a good heart.
He could use some manners.
His father clearly loves him, for whatever that's worth.
Spare my boy. Punish his cousin.
Dead men give no orders.
Take me instead.
We might well do just that.
Anything to say in your defense, Beloved?
I didn't know. I swear I didn't know. My arse. He hit the messenger with a rock. He did it. You knew what you were doing. You wanted away. You wanted the payroll. Right in hell. You used me. I shall rise above them, a great and wealthy man. My cousin by my side. Please, we used each other.
Credence Scudder, you and your cousin are haunted by the ghost of your Uncle Jed. That ends now. Credence Scudder, a malignant manipulator, you killed a man in cold blood and tried to lay the murder on your cousin. With the least of your many mischiefs, you brought the tormented soul of an anguished father back from the dead.
Sir, please, please, sir. I beg of you.
She wouldn't.
That soft shite will work on me no more. Time to cut the bad from you. See what's left.
Ow. You messing with my hair?
This is unfair. I deserve the world. A curse upon you. He's dead. You've killed him. What is wrong with you?
He was gonna do.
Get out of my house. Murder her.
Well.
No.
Leave him to his grief. It's a bad day to be beloved Scudder.
He was gonna keep doing it again and again.
Red McCraith. How very good it is to see you.
Are you well?
We make do. We're almost happy. Well, that's saying something, things being the way they are. We owe you for that. We'd like to repay you. If you can bring the iron, we'll craft you something fine. And glad to do it. I heard Fort Jericho used to have a blacksmith. Perhaps you'll find some there?
How goes it, Mrs. Heaton?
Times are hard for everyone. But me, I've never felt so free. I'm almost ashamed of it. Almost.
Freedom is good. What do you plan to do with it?
You know, once, before I was unlucky enough to meet Fortune Heaton, I was a herbalist. Maybe I'll go back to that.
A healer could be useful. Especially if by healing others, she heals herself.
Wise words. Thank you.
Thank you for your time, Mrs. Heaton.
Thank you for your interest, Mr. McCraith.
Banisher. I didn't expect you back.
I'm working my way back to New Edentown.
There, you're on your own.
Do you wish to talk about what happened with the beast?
You killed my sister. I have nothing more to say to you.
You know what your sister did.
Thickskin did what she did, and you were as horrified as I was, and laid the blame where it belonged.
You executed her.
Yes, I did. I know it seemed cruel. I contend that it was necessary, or seemed so at the time.
Sometimes, Banisher, I wonder if we did not exchange one monster for another.
The settlement seems to be doing well with you in charge.
We've made some gains, but we're far from ready to leave.
Did you tell them what Thickskin did?
I told them she died hunting the beast. Some are yet in their sullens, but they're better with sleep now the nightmares have stopped.
The beast is dead. The curse recedes.
Game returns slowly to the woods. Whatever you did, it worked. Still, some troubles yet vex. The bodies of the lost are buried, many without names. But we found tracks. They lead away into the woods. Some may have escaped. I need to know for sure.
If they're alive, you mean?
Yes. And if they're dead, that they won't be coming back. We need no more beasts.
A new scourge is always possible, but very unlikely without the nightmare's influence.
Probably best to confirm, eh?
Thank you. I followed the tracks as far as I could from the killing ground. I left a red flag as a marker. From there, I ventured no further.
Goodbye to you for now, Kate.
Where are you? Where have you gone?
There are a lot of them if I expect it to be. Well, that's where the well's at.
Howling in the fog. Jacob and Benedict's Valley.
Maybe.
Jacob can't come back, can he?
No. But if it makes you feel better, we can go and check.
Alright, give me a second, guys. I gotta check on something. Sorry. Looks like I got about 7 minutes until I hit 3 hours.
Jane doesn't trust her boss.
We should poke through the squire's books. How do you rebuild a life after such horror?
With help. And Squire Paris seems willing.
I wonder about the epidemic. Was it a local disease or something else?
Oh, that's what it was sending me. It's okay.
She's very defensive about that particular patch of forest.
Like you with the blanket when the night is cold.
We're not opening that without a key.
Shouldn't be hard to find.
Person Truther has this good spear. Davis skin was supposed to means okay.
No keys here. I thought I saw something shiny. Still nothing.
Red, come look. I wouldn't have kept a key here.
You probably would. There. The Squire's archives.
Paris had traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
He knew she had nowhere else to go.
Did he wish to help, or did he wish to profit?
So Shelby intended to squad for Paris for 7 years until he becomes a free judge. We have granted the certification of 20 days.
Squire Paris bought Jane's freedom, then hired her as his bodyguard.
That was generous of him. This contract is the ghost tie. Right. We should talk to the Squire.
I hope you bring good news.
You traded with the Pennacook, Jane's people.
As I traded with many of the tribes. How do you think I met Jane?
Does she know you traded with her people?
She does not, and I like it that way. Best not to wake the sleeping dog. Soon I shall be gone, and all this shall be history, unwritten and forgotten.
You took her into your employ. Why?
Jane was to be sold, sent overseas as a slave. It pulled my heart. I could not allow it. So I bought her at auction and gave her her freedom. The irresistible river of commerce could, I thought, flow on without her.
Hummingbird mercenaries massacred Jane's people. She likely seeks revenge.
Ah, right.
You don't seem surprised.
Why do you think we came to a backwater like New Eden? She knew the hummingbirds had been here.
I wonder if it's this that's keeping you here.
Yes, of course. It must be. Right. That's sad. Can I go now?
Jane wants revenge on the mercenaries who killed her people. Maybe that's why you're still here. Give us something to work with, Paris.
Jane had a cache of weapons in the wood. The fiery grove, as she described it. I presume it to mean that the trees there are autumn red.
Arms in the woods. Red leaf trees. Noted.
We'll take our leave, Squire Paris.
I'll set up shop by my graveside. You'll find me there.
Let's find this fiery grove.
Let's go ahead
She
and try
means
to
to kill
phase.
the hummingbirds.
Hell of a mission for one person alone.
Sincere's attitude is definitely strange, and not only for his constant whining. Hogging all the fun.
Not this time. You were hogging the fun. This is the bridge I took down.
Jane's fiery grove. Let's search around. This must be Jane's watchtower.
Get back up! This is getting serious. Reinforcements!
Sheesh, can't take a break. After this, then I have to get off, guys. After we do this one, then we can get off.
To make you angry.
Peaceful. No wonder she kept it to herself.
A haven where one can mourn and scheme. Well, I want to.
One day you shall have it, and we can scheme in it together. She's an artist. That makes her doubly dangerous.
She suffers alone. Reminds me of me upon a time.
She glory. You are not the same.
And here's the cash. There's enough powder and shot here to bring down an elephant.
Or a flock of hummingbirds, perhaps.
Jane tracked the mercenaries to the swamps.
Hang on. Okay. I'm probably gonna end it right here since I hit the 3-hour mark and I gotta do something for Vic. So we're gonna continue this on Monday, guys. We're probably back on 2 hours since my dogs go back to school on Monday. And hopefully I have to see you there. If you like this video, you know what to do. You hit that like button. If you don't, that's fine. Can't even shoot that. That's fine, and I hope you guys enjoy yourself. If you haven't subscribed or been updating more of our channel, more of our content, I suggest you subscribe so you'll be updating more of our channel and more of our videos, guys. And for now, make sure you hit the notification bell as well, so you can come talk to me, you can talk to Vic, and talk to both of us. And I'll have to see y'all on the next stream, guys. It's your girl, Vic&Ashley Gaming, and I'll have to see y'all later.